Good afternoon, Internet. My name is Jeff Pontifex, and this is smashorpass. The premise is simple, and we all know it instinctively. Would I smash, or wouldn't I? Let's get started. Alien Queen. Right. I don't think this would be so much intercourse as it would be just a day job jerking off into eggs, which doesn't sound terribly fun, and maybe a little exhausting. But on the other hand, very useful to an alien queen. I'd be like a beloved pet, and I don't have to worry about bills anymore, and that's fine. I could be like, one day, hey, Your Majesty, to help recuperate, some Gatorade maybe would be nice, and maybe a PlayStation to, give me, for the break room, you understand. She'd send her minions out to give me stuff. It'd be fun. Yeah, sure, smash. Bride of Frankenstein. Hair looks a little crazy in terms of management. And I feel like I'd find those little weird hairs all over the place. I don't know why women shed so much, but there you go. In general, I'm not opposed on a purely instinctual level. However, she's literally called the Bride of Frankenstein. She's due to get married. I don't want to interrupt that. I don't want to be a homewrecker. Good lord. No, I don't want to be that dude. I don't want to be that dude. For the sake of their future marriage, pass. Dracula. It's classic. Classic amongst classics. The first, the one, the only Dracula. How could I say no? Plus, look at him. He's so dapper and handsome. Well dressed. Smash. Frankenstein. The hairdo leaves something to be desired. Nice suit jacket. I think maybe a good ride would maybe calm him down. Maybe he wouldn't be going around murdering villagers anymore. Maybe that'll help him. However, unfortunately, I did just meet your bride, so I know you're about to get married. You need to behave yourself, sir. Just like she did. So, for the sake of your marriage, yet again, pass. Gillman. Okay. Credit where credit's due, Gillman has put himself out there. Look at him. He's got his nails painted. He's put on lipstick. He's put in some effort. He knew this was going to be a big day. Put himself out there, and he got himself ready to go. I appreciate that. I appreciate the effort that he's undergone to look nice for this occasion. However, I will die underwater, unlike him, and he looks like he's going to be slimy, Not so much in a photograph, but in real life, you would suspect he's probably kind of slimy. Not like morally, just physically slimy all over the place. Yeah, I'll pass. Medusa. Now, maybe in universe, in fiction, this would be a bad idea. But come on now. We all know who Medusa is. We all know the problems with being near Medusa. It's called a blindfold. We get chatting. Meet it on an app of some kind. I show up blindfolded. We hang out. We talk. Do what you gotta do. Turn the lights out. Now I can't see the snakes. Problem solved. It's called science. Plus, maybe she'll be less angry if she had a date. That seems reasonable. Smash. Mr. Hyde. Oof. Look, I appreciate you got dressed up to come out here today, to be in the video, but I don't know a polite way to say, you fugly, so I'm just gonna come out and say it. You fugly. Bags under the eyes, the hair, whatever is happening to your eyebrows, which I believe your eyebrows are in fact attempting to join forces with your hairline. You started to grow a beard and then you decided to stop halfway through and said, that's fine. Okay. No. Pass. Nosferatu. Same as Dracula. Kind of a classic, so I'm inclined to say yes. But honestly, though, those fingers, they're kind of scary. I don't. They're like one of those secretary ladies with the super long fingernails where they can't touch the keyboard properly. Because of the fingers, I'm gonna pass. Pazuzu. Again, no easy way to say this. You're kind of ugly. Not much to work with in this photo. But honestly, those big red bags under your eyes, they're weird. I don't like them. I don't. Yeah, I think I'll pass just because of those eyes. Ugh. Pinhead. I mean, come on. Ignoring everything else, that's gotta be problematic, right? For all sorts of things. Just having all those pins. I don't want to have to figure out the logistics of working around all those pins, because I feel like it's gonna hurt him and it's gonna hurt me, and I don't want to deal with it. Pass. Robot monster. You think he's been programmed for this? I presume so, I guess, if he's here. Looks like a robot head attached to a gorilla. Which, I guess, mostly that means a gorilla? And no thank you. Believe the concept of a gorilla has popped up before, and the answer was past then, and it is past now. Sorry, gorilla robot. The Beast with 1 million eyes. It's a very specific name, and I appreciate that. On the other hand, I feel like they would constantly be struggling with the little bits of dust or whatever getting in their eyes. Ever had that happen to you? It's a pain in the arse, isn't it? It's always painful, it's always sketchy, you're always there rubbing your eyes, and it only tends to make it worse. So you rub your eyes more, and it gets even worse, and it starts to hurt. But now you've been rubbing your eyes for too long, your nose is starting to get all snotty because of it, because you're rubbing up against your sinuses. I feel like they would be doing that all the time. Pass. The Beast. Right. Without much else to go on, he kind of just looks like a shitty werewolf. And if I was going to want to say yes to a werewolf, I'm pretty sure I can go find a werewolf somewhere on this list. Yeah, boring. Pass. The Blob. Trying to figure out how is too much work that I cannot be arsed to go through. So, pass. The Brain from planet Arus? I don't know how to pronounce that. It's just a brain. I mean, people like to say they're attracted to the brain more than anything else. Maybe there's something to that, I guess. Out of scientific curiosity, I guess. Smash? The Cyclops. Oh no, you're just being mean to a poor fella with one eye. That's not a Cyclops, it's just a guy who had his one eye poked out. That's just mean. Yeah, he's, fugly, but the rest of him looks like a completely normal person. You know what? He probably could use, some love. Probably lonely, the poor guy. Yeah, I'll toss him a bone. No pun intended. Smash, as long as we keep the lights off. The Fly. I've seen a lot of flies in my life, and not once have I thought, man, I wish that thing were bigger so I could fuck it. Nope, not once. I've never thought that. Pass. The Invisible Man. Why not? It's not like you can tell if he's a little bit fugly or handsome, right? What's the difference between being invisible and turning the lights off? Yeah, smash. The Mummy. On one hand, it's probably going to be gross. It's probably going to be disgusting. There's probably some bugs involved. At least a couple of scarabs, probably. On the other hand, the comedic potential to make things even weirder by shouting, "Oh, mummy," over and over again can't be understated. For the sake of making one or more people feel very uncomfortable for my own amusement, I will say smash. The Phantom of the Opera, aka hideous music weeb. No, I'll leave him to his musical hobbies. He's clearly busy, and all he's going to talk about is music the whole time. You know it's going to be annoying as shit to listen to. He's going to be like a mega hipster. He's going to be talking about all the tiny details about classical music that you just don't give a fuck about. It's going to be annoying. Pass. The Saucermen. Right off the top of my head, they real fugly. But on the other hand, at some point, one or more world governments are going to acquire me and question me about this encounter, and the ability to truthfully, with a straight face, look a world leader in the face and say, yeah, I fucked the alien, is hilarious to me. And I need that opportunity, because I want to see the expression on their face when I tell them that not only did I meet the aliens, I fucked them. So smash. The Thing. This isn't really so much a monster as it was just one kind of ugly dude, but they moved the camera at the last second while taking the picture, so it came out like this. Ever had that happen? It's always unfortunate. It ruins the picture. I would not sleep with it though. So pass. The werewolf. See, there's a werewolf. I didn't need the beast. There's a werewolf right there. And look at that. He's even dressed up. He's got a tie. Yeah, he's a little hairy. But honestly, so am I. Who am I to judge? He looks mostly humanish, just extra fuzzy. Again, me too. Who am I to judge? No one. Other than a person running a YouTube channel about judging. Okay, never mind. Smash. The Wolfman. For when you say you want a werewolf, but your mom says you've got a werewolf at home. No, get out of here with your knockoff self. You fucking off-brand loser. Pass. Winged monkeys. The weird haircut is throwing me off. The tail's kind of creepy. And honestly, they got bad ideas of who it's okay to work for. You gotta recognize a toxic employer when you can. You gotta get out of there. You can't just stick around. I know the job market's not great, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You can't encourage people like the Wicked Witch, or else they're just gonna make other people's lives miserable. For being a shitty enabler, pass. Alright, that's enough for now. If you've watched this long, you're just as weird as I am, so don't judge me. I'll see you next time. Cheers.